You're high in openness and high in extroversion, and low in conscientiousness, low in agreeableness, conscientiousness, and high in neuroticism. You're likely to manifest symptoms of ADHD.
성공을 위한 채널. 요즘 제일 문제로 뜨고 있는 정신질환은 무엇일까요? 단연코 ADHD가 제일 큰 관심인 정신질환이죠. 특히 어린아이들에게 많이 나타나고 다들 심각하다고 생각하여 치료를 받으려 하죠. ADHD는 정말 심각한 정신질환일까요? 조던 피터슨 교수가 ADHD에 대해 강의를 합니다. 그가 생각하는 ADHD는 어떤지 들어보시죠.
And I was wondering what your thoughts are on ADHD itself.
Okay, so first of all, it's definitely overdiagnosed. Second, it's a very unreliable psychiatric diagnosis. Many psychiatric diagnoses are unreliable, and that's because psychiatric diagnoses aren't precisely scientific categories. We don't know how to distinguish it from temperamental variation. So, for example, if you're high in openness and high in extroversion, and low in conscientiousness, low in agreeableness, conscientiousness, and high in neuroticism, you're likely to manifest symptoms of ADHD. It's because you're exploratory, you don't like to sit down, you're full of ideas, your attention scatters across a wide variety of topics, and you're not very stable. Temperamental variation is also much more common among boys. If you deprive young rats of rough and tumble play, which is what the young boys are deprived of in school, let's say, that they get hyperactive, and then their prefrontal cortexes don't develop very well because they're not having the right kind of experiences, and that you can treat that quite effectively with psychomotor stimulants like Ritalin. So that's kind of an interesting bit of scientific information that no one pays any attention to. There is also absolutely no evidence whatsoever that long-term use of psychomotor stimulants produces increases in cognitive gain. Zero. And there's plenty of evidence that it's harmful. You're bloody hard-pressed to find someone who doesn't have a serious problem, or who doesn't have a serious problem in a close family member. It's like, where do you draw the line with regards to disabilities? Well, you can't. I think it's a bad idea. Now, I don't want to be absolute about that. Like, it's tricky, you know, because if you have a disability that would allow you to do the work in the university and in the workplace with a modification, then perhaps the modification could be made.
오늘은 성공을 위한 내용이 아니지만 요즘 많은 사람들이 ADHD에 대해서 심각한 정신질환처럼 여기는 분들이 많아 도움이 될 것 같은 영상을 찾아왔습니다. ADHD는 약물 치료가 아니더라도 생활 속에서 충분히 고쳐질 수 있습니다. 집중할 수 있는 환경과 분위기를 조성한다면 어느새 다른 사람이 되어 있을 겁니다. 재미있게 보셨다면 구독과 좋아요 부탁드려요.